What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? This is episode 2 of my YouTube series. Today I'm going to take you guys into the gym and teach you guys a really important compound movement that I think everyone should be able to perform correctly. That compound movement is none other than the deadlift. Deadlifts are really great because they are a functional strength movement that also provide multiple sources of muscle activation. You're hitting legs, you're hitting back, you're hitting shoulders, you're hitting core. Pretty much every muscle is activated when you're doing a deadlift. And I truly believe that this is something people should be adding into their workout routine on a regular basis, unless you have an existing injury or condition that prevents you from doing them safely. They're a very, very good compound exercise if you're doing them right. And I say that very hesitantly because if you're not doing a deadlift right, you are putting yourself at risk for serious injury. You want to make sure that you have really good form when you're doing deadlifts, and if your form starts to lack, you need to drop the weight. It's okay to be doing a lighter deadlift with low weights if you're doing it properly. Form over everything. Fo. Not the soup, the form. Form over everything. F-O-E, not P-H-O. A lot of people don't do deadlifts because they don't know how. And a lot of people do deadlifts and don't know how to do them. Unfortunately, we've all seen some pretty ugly deadlifts in our time. Ugh. Oh, no. I'm going to take you guys into the gym today and I'm going to show you proper form for a couple of different types of deadlifts, and we're going to go through them step by step so that you guys know both the setup, the execution, and the release of the deadlift in a safe and effective way so that you're getting full activation of all the right muscle groups, as well as doing it in a way that's not going to cause injury. Something that I don't cover here, or if there's something that you want me to elaborate on a little bit further, please feel free to reach out to me and ask me questions. I would love to elaborate on any information that you guys feel that I don't go into enough detail about, but I really do hope that you guys find this video useful and are able to go into the gym and do deadlifts with confidence. So I'm going to take my pre-workout, put on a snapback because you guys know me, I am never caught in the gym without one, and we're going to get this workout going. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys at the gym. About conventional deadlifts. When you set up for your conventional deadlift, your feet are going to want to be about shoulder width apart. You're going to want your toes to be pointed forward, not outwards, and you're going to grab the bar on the outsides of your legs around that same shoulder width distance. When I deadlift, I like to use an over-underhand grip. The reason for this being is I feel like it gives me a better hold on the bar to get the weight up. Guys, so once you've gotten into your setup position, you're going to want to take a deep breath in. You want to brace your core. You want to roll your shoulders back and tighten your back. Drive through your your legs, bringing your hips forward and your back up straight. You're gonna keep your arms straight as well, make sure your shoulders are back and your chest is up. Once you've locked out your deadlift, you can then do the release. You wanna make sure that you're reversing the exact steps we just talked about in a slow and controlled motion. That works really well for me is to think of the bar moving in a straight line. You want to make sure you're not swinging the weight forward, you're not swinging it backwards, it's just going up and it's going down. So like I said, you're driving through your legs to bring your hips forward and to bring your back up and straight. The bar itself should always move in that straight line. So when you're doing a sumo deadlift, you're gonna take a wide stance, make sure your toes are pointed slightly outwards. You're gonna grab the bar near the center of the bar, over underhand grip on the inside of your legs. You're gonna make sure that your legs are about parallel to the ground, the same way with a conventional deadlift. That deep breath in at the start of the movement, and you're going to take a breath out as you complete the rep. The reason for this being is that breath out is going to allow you more power and more force. It's going to allow you to lock out of your deadlift a lot more effectively. When you're at the top of your deadlift, your hips and legs should be locked out, your chest should be up, and your arms should be straight. There is a third type of deadlift that I did not show you here, and that is the trap bar deadlift. I don't know if you guys have seen those bars in the gym. It's those like hexagon style bars that you actually step in the middle of in order to do your deadlift. Because the weight is distributed both in front and behind you with a trap bar deadlift, you're gonna get more anterior activation in comparison to the conventional deadlift. For those of you who don't know what that is, anterior activation is gonna be the front half of your body, so quad dominant. Posterior activation has to do with the back half of your body, so we're talking hamstrings and glutes. The posterior chain is more activated in the conventional deadlift because most of your weight is behind the bar and because your hips are a lot further back in comparison to the sumo deadlift. The sumo deadlift allows you to have a hybrid of both, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. You're getting into the deadlift, your legs are going to be at a wider stance. Because of this setup, it's going to allow you to get your hips closer to the bar. This is what's going to give you that hybrid activation of both the anterior and posterior chain. So you're going to be able to work quads, glutes, and hams doing this movement. With a conventional deadlift, because you're placing your feet at a shoulder width distance with the toes pointed forward, you're able to get more leverage in the lift. Your lift off is going to be a lot easier. On the flip side, because you have a larger range of motion to get that weight up and lock out, your lockout is going to tend to be a little bit more difficult in comparison to doing a sumo deadlift. Until you're able to perfect your form for both types of deadlifts, I would recommend only doing the one that you're able to execute properly for your heavy sets. I will always say this, everybody is different, so if you feel that a conventional deadlift is something that you're able to execute more effectively than a sumo deadlift, go for it. Do whatever you feel you can execute with proper form the best. Alright guys, if you liked the deadlift tutorial, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. It really helps to get the channel out there and lets me know that you guys are finding the content useful and informative. Two things before I let you go. First being, thank you so much for all of the love and support that you guys have shown on my channel so far. It means the world to me that you guys are connecting with my content and enjoying the videos that I'm putting out. The second thing I wanted to tell you guys is that next week's video might be posted a day or two late. The reason for that being is that I will actually be in Ohio. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So as of Thursday, I'll be flying into Chicago to see my boyfriend, and then we're going to drive down to Ohio for the Arnold. I am pumped, guys. It is going to be a freaking blast. If you see me at the expo, please feel free to come and say hi. Again, thank you so much for watching, and if I don't see you at the Arnold, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.